Hello ladies, Maria Morales here, your certified makeup artist, giving you some tips for mature skin. If you have been following me for a while, you know that I struggle with my under eye area being extremely dry and wrinkly, and when I do my concealers and under eye correctors, it only emphasizes more how dry it is and it dries it out even more. Well, I have been experimenting with a technique that I have been watching other people do, but I never thought it was that cool. And so I didn't do it before, but now I've been using it and it's working. So I wanted to share that with you. Remember that when we are covering under eye circles, we're adding more product that's possibly gonna sit on the wrinkles of your under eyes. Then you add highlight with concealer. You're adding now light that's going to be focusing on that area that's also wrinkled. So you don't want to draw a lot of attention to that area. So you need the application of the products to be very thin, a very thin layer. Still get your coverage, but not extreme amount of products on there. So I'm going to show you the three things that I have been using that are working really well for me. First of all, you need to moisturize that area very well. You need an eye serum or any serum that could be utilized under the eyes as well as the face. So I've been using the Lumi Radiance, and this one works very well under my eyes as well. And then I've been using the Lumi Radiance Eye Cream because these ones are for brightening the areas of their face where you're using it, and they're also helping with the darkness. So my under eye circles are a lot lighter, so are the rest of my spots that I have on my skin. So whatever product you're using for your under eye area, just make sure that it's very, very well moisturized before you apply your correctors and concealers. So now we're going to correct the under eye dark circles, which you need something orange for that. And certain products like the sticks could be a little bit drying, so you want to get a product that's actually a little moisturizing or that is not as drying. I prefer the liquid ones, they work best for me. And you're going to start applying by doing a few dots. I do 3, sometimes 4, depending on how dark my area is that day. You don't want to do these triangles that the young girls do on the makeup videos because we're not young anymore. We are more experienced and mature. Now, the next step is going to be using your blending sponge and any type of mineral water. So I have the Dr. Tuna One mineral water spray, and this one is from pharmacy. So you guys know I use those products because I also sell them because they're amazing and they're very affordable as well, and much more natural than a lot of the products that are out there. So you're going to get your sponge and you're going to saturate it with your mineral water as much as you can, and then you're going to start using the flat part of it to start blending that under eye corrector. Get it really well in the areas where you're most dark, which is the inner corner sometimes, and right under there. So you see how it already covered my under eye circle with very little product, which is going to allow that area to look healthy and not so packed with product. Therefore, it won't look like, all cakey and wrinkly. Okay? It's gonna blend that very, very well till you think it's nice and good. If you're good with this color and you don't need any highlight, then you don't have to go for it. If your skin is a lot lighter or maybe very, very dark, the orange is gonna stand out more. So you're gonna have to neutralize it and highlight with concealer. So you're gonna use 1 or 2 shades lighter than your foundation. And again, we're gonna do 3 dots. And we're gonna blend. For the concealers, because they are brighter and lighter, they're going to draw more attention to those areas where we have more problems. So you don't want it to be too light and too thick, that layer. So I need to blend this a lot more. And if you feel like the sponge is getting a little dry, then go back and add more. I'm gonna use now the tip of it. So add more of the mineral water and squeeze it so that it can absorb that water. Mineral waters have minerals that we don't get from the tap water that we use. So I noticed that it really softens my skin a lot more. Even when I apply my foundation, it just goes on a lot better than when I use regular water on my sponge. So I am obsessed with this new technique and new product. Look at how soft that looks. Now if I smile, yeah, you see my lines, but you don't see them intensified and you are not getting that much attention on that area. I don't bake or put apply any powders on there. My concealers, they stay put because I'm very, very dry there. So if I add powders, it's just gonna dry it up even more. So I just let it sit. I do not apply any powders on there. But if you have oily skin, then you're going to need to bake or powder it up with translucent powder to leave it so that your concealers don't move all day. But for me, they don't move at all because my under eye areas are very, very dry. So I hope that this helped you this learn a new technique and be able to brighten under your eyes without adding more emphasis to your wrinkle and more mature skin. So if you need any of these products that I showed you, please reach out to me and I hope that you have an amazing day.